Hi, okay, so what we're going to have a look at now is we're going to look at calculating a shorter side length on a triangle, on a right angle triangle using Pythagoras' theorem. Also, what you may have noticed is that I've just pointed this triangle back the other way, just to show you that it doesn't matter what orientation the triangle is, it can be any which way round you want it to be, as long as it is a right angle triangle and your C length is your hypotenuse, is your longest length on the triangle. It's the one that's opposite the right angle. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to write on what my side lengths are. So I'm going to call this one A for no other reason than just the first one I looked at. So that's A, that's B, because that's the other short side, and then C has to be that one, it has to be the long one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to write out Pythagoras' theorem formula again. Okay, so it's A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So now then, what we can do is we can actually rearrange now, because what I've got at the minute is I've got A plus B, but I don't know what A is, so I can't add them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the B over to the C to be with the C, because then I've got the A, the unknown bit, on its own. Okay, I'd make it the subject of the formula. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to minus B squared off both sides to make it essentially appear over the other side. So the A squared is staying exactly where it is. The C squared is staying exactly where it is. And the B squared is becoming negative. So minus the B squared. Okay. Now that's not minus whatever B is squared. It is B squared. And then it's taken away from whatever C squared is. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is substitute in my numbers. So A squared I don't know. So I'm just going to leave A squared as is. C squared I know that. That's 5 squared. B, I know that, that's 3 squared. And so what I end up with is 25 minus 9. Now again, this isn't minus 3 squared, it is just 3 squared, but it's being minused off the 25. So just be a little bit careful of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm obviously going to do the 25 minus 9. So 25 minus 9 is obviously 16. And then what I need to do is get rid of this squared, this A squared bit. So I'm going to do the opposite of squaring. So I'm going to do square root of 16, which is going to give me the answer 4. So now I know that A is equal to 4. So 4, 3, 5. Job's a good one. Now, what I also check for is this number smaller than my hypotenuse? Yes, it is. So it's just a little check just to make sure that we're getting it right. Okay, and again, this might not always work out with integer values, with nice whole numbers. It might be nice and easy. So what I'm going to look at next is we're going to have a look at harder ones. So when the numbers don't work out exactly for us. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.